Loop, baby, loop, baby, loop the loop the loop. Howdy, everybody. Welcome to Step Into the Portal. My name is the Brandt. Welcome to the Brandt. My name is Step Into the Portal. It sounded like what I was going to say. We're playing the Loop today. This is a game that was given to us by Pandasaurus Games at Gen Con, so I want to thank them for this copy to be able to play. I'm going to simulate a two-player game. There's also solo rules, but I wanted to play the two-player game. Nothing specific against the solo rules, but I've mostly just played it as a two-player game, or a multiplayer game rather, so I haven't played with solo as much, so I didn't want to kind of mess with all that. But there are solo rules as well, so I'll leave those for you to learn yourself, or whatever it is Rodney always says there. So yeah, we're going to play through, I'll teach and play through a game of The Loop here. Yeah, it's a cooperative game. Dr. Foe is trying to mess with the timeline. He's going through 7 eras and trying to see if he can wreak havoc and create all these vortexes that will mess us up and out of control. We have to do these missions to stop him and his evil clones as well. So it's really got quite a humorous theme. And I'm going to play with one of the other modules that are there as well. So thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if this is the kind of stuff that you're looking for. Go ahead and comment down below if The Loop is a game that you've been looking at or you've been playing and enjoying. Whichever it is, any of those ways that you engage would be awesome. If you don't know this channel, Step Into the Portal, I'm actually at my house, but it is mainly centered around our store, which is The Portal, which is located in Manchester, Connecticut in the United States. Manchester is right next to Hartford, Connecticut, which is halfway between New York and Boston. So in that New England area, that Northeast area. If you're ever coming through, let us know. Definitely want to stop on by and say hello. Check out some games we have at the store and other things. So we started filming at the store and streaming at the store during COVID. And now we've got people back and playing at the store with a mask mandate. So I'm doing a lot of things by myself at home. So go ahead and look through our back catalog of games. You'll see a lot of other cooperative, competitive, and other games that we've got there for people to check out. If you're looking for a review of our games and you want to go to our podcast, the Portal Gaming Podcast, and you can find all sorts of episodes, 170-something episodes with reviews of various games over the year. And in an upcoming episode, you can hear a review of The Loop. So here we go down to the table. All right. So this is The Loop. You've got the various eras through time. This is the dawn of time. This is the end of time. And Dr. Foe himself here. He's got clones, and then he's got his super mega clones. What are they called? Super clones are here as well. These ones on the table. We've got our trusty time travelers here. Sitwitzik. Sitwitzik. And the Prowler are going to be our two. The Prowler's over here. Hopefully you can see those. And here's our board that's tracking everything. We went and set up the board. So we set up 7 different minions, put some artifacts out on the board here as well. I'm a little tight on space, so these artifacts would kind of be next to the board. Actually, I think I can fit it for now. And all that. And then we put the super clones out kind of away from their era. So each of their colors is where those clones need to go, and they're destroyed if they go back to their time frame. They are destroyed. We've got energy cubes here, and then we've got the rift cubes. So we're trying to keep Dr. Foe from filling up this with rift cubes and then adding one more, which will make it explode, turn it into a vortex, and 3 vortexes will make us lose. So that is what's happening. We're playing with this Scion super clones. Dr. Foe has found a way to amalgamate clones into mega powerful warriors, fueled by perpetual energy. Travel back to the era of their gooey, viscous creation and destroy them while they're still vulnerable. So our victory is to complete 4 missions and destroy all the super clones. I'm playing on the easiest difficulty, although it's really medium, hard, and hardest. This game's pretty tough, so I'm not sure I'm going to win, but I'll walk you through the game at least. When we destroy one of these clones, we have to add more clones to the board, and we add one of these perpetual energy cubes, which are part of the upgrade, which are energy that never go away. So that's kind of the idea. We also pre-seeded the board. We drew 2 of the eras. There's 7 era cards here. We'll play through 3 sets of time. So these were the 2 we got. We flipped over their missions. There's face-down missions here. We seeded all the other places with energy. We picked our characters. We got our 6 character cards, shuffled our deck, and drew 3. There's kind of a deck-building element to the game. We'll shuffle these up and we placed 2 artifacts out in their eras. All the eras are by color. So that's pretty much it. We're ready to go. And then we've got a handy dandy tile here, which will help walk us through the game. So that's where we're going to go. So the first thing we're going to do, we'll start with the Prowler here, and it's going to be the faux phase. So the faux phase says we're going to look over here. We're going to add and reveal that number of clones. So we're going to reveal 1, and that clone is going to go to the backside as orange. So it's going to go here. It needs to be returned to purple, which is adjacent to be destroyed. And then we are going to reveal 1 artifact card, and that one is yellow. So that's going to go over here to this era. I guess it fits like that, so we'll put it that way. A little bit behind here, I know, for people watching. But we got most of it on the board there. Did I put these face up? I did. All right. So then we're going to reveal one of his cards. So there's 7 cards. They're going to go here to era 2. Then we'll shuffle them up. They'll go here. And then one more time. So it gives us 21 turns. There's 1 of each, so we kind of know what's happening. So we're going to aim this at the orange era. I'm sorry, I don't remember the names of all of them. And then we're going to drop 2 cubes, 2 rift cubes, plus the number of clones in this. And notice they can go in 3 different directions. So 2 came here. That doesn't pop, but if 1 more goes here, this one will pop. And then I have a choice. I can pick 1 cube and remove it. So I'm going to pick this cube. That is the special power of the Prowler. The Prowler power. So now it's the action phase. So I can have 1 free move. I can flip my tile and move to an adjacent spot. And then I can spend these. I can tilt these sideways to spend them. And then you'll notice they have these symbols on them. Actually, let me pull a card closer. So you'll see these artifacts have symbols on them. And I can spend an energy to loop. So when I loop, I spend this energy, this green energy on the board, and allows me to take all the cards of 1 symbol and ready them so I can use them again. And I can do that unlimited times in a turn, but each time it costs 1 more than the previous. So the first one's 1, the second one's 2. And these ones can't be readied. So I'm kind of looking for what's in my deck. I can see I have the star and kind of this spring-looking thing here. So I'm liking this one. And when I end my turn, I can grab more of those. So let me see what these do. Move 1 era, then remove 1 rift cube from your era. Push 1 to an adjacent era, and add 1 energy to the next era. All right. Well, let's do that. Let's add an energy to the next era. Then let's push 1 to an adjacent era. So we're going to push, let's see if we go here, could push him here. We need to be all the way over there, huh? So we'll push this one here. So this clone is gone, goes back in the bag. Bye-bye. I'm going to have to keep this bag somewhere. Oh, I'll just reach across. All right. And then we can move 1 era and remove 1 cube from that era. So let's go ahead and move here. Remove a cube. So that is gone. Remove a rift cube. Sorry, I should be specific. And then we can ready these again. We could do that. What are we looking here? Do a loop in Dr. Foe's era. Oh, okay. So I should have thought about trying to do that here, huh? All right. And then this one is add 1 to this era 3 times while there's at least 1 on every era. Okay. So I need to have them in every spot. So I probably could have done that a little better if I went here and then moved back here, but we shall let it be for now. Let's see. Where do we want to go? So if we do this, all right, if we ready this one, we'll loop, and we'll ready this Brawler's Gloves, and then we will push this Supa to here so we can get rid of him. All right, that will end our turn. So now we can acquire an artifact. When we acquire it, it goes on top of our deck. And then if there's any missions, so we're trying to complete these missions. I'm sorry that I didn't explain that. So we have to complete these missions. We have to add 1 energy to this era when all the others have 1. So we're kind of working on that. And we have to do a loop where he is, which I probably should have thought about there, 4 times. And then we end on there and we complete that mission. End of turn, I get this back. Did I take my free move? No. So I have a free move. So I'm actually going to move back here with my free move. And then I discard these cards, and I draw 3 new cards. Perfect. And then we bring the tile and we come over here. This is just... Sorry. Wow. All right. Apologies. A little bit of a cough. This is just going to help me remind me where we go. All right, Dr. Foe's turn. First thing we're going to do is add and reveal clones. Reveal and add clones. So one clone is going to go in yellow. Yikes, that's a lot of clones in yellow. Then he will draw probably yellow. Yep. So it's going to be 2 plus 3 is 5 cubes. Yikes, this is tough to overcome. All right, 2 will go here. This character cannot remove any, so we're just going to have to deal with those. And we will reveal an artifact. I think that was supposed to be first, so we'll put a green artifact down here, a steam locomotive. Okay, next up, we are taking Blue's turn. So now it's our action phase. So we want to look for what we're trying to do. We'd love to be able to push him. Swap your agent with a clone in an adjacent era. So if we do move here, we could then swap and we would destroy this one, which could be helpful. Push one to an adjacent era. Let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to push him here. That's going to destroy this clone. So that'll be our first dead clone. We're going to put him right there so we can see that. So he will be out. And when we do that, we add a perpetual and we draw one clone. The next one will draw 2, and the third one will draw 3. And do we add the clone to that location? Hold on, let me see. Into that era. Yep. All right. So we add one into there. All right. So now, I'm trying to get all this energy, and we're trying to loop here, huh? Swap with an adjacent one. I don't have a blue one there, unfortunately. Add 1 energy to an adjacent era. All right, so I'm going to swap with an adjacent one. I will swap with this one. This blue is destroyed, so it's out of the game. I want to get rid of as many of those clones as we can. Then I can move to anywhere. I could move to here and get rid of this one. Need to add energy, though, huh? Or loop where he is. So I have a move anywhere. That's my special ability. So I'm going to move to here, and I'm going to loop. And when I loop, I'm going to ready this one to push one to an adjacent era. So then I will push this one here, destroy it. And I have looped in his spot once, so we'll do that. And then I can add 1 energy to an adjacent era, which I really want one here. So I should have done that when I was back here. So I'm going to put that one there as though I did it when I was here, just because trying to think out 2 characters. All right, I get this artifact card that's here, Merlin's Elixir. I discard all of these here. I don't complete anything, and I will add 3. And we go back and forth like this. Draw clones for the Prowler's turn. I should ready his here. So this clone will go here. Then we will add an artifact and flip a card. So we're going to red. This one is from green. So we got 2 down in green now. You still only get 1. We are going to red. He's going to turn this way. And we're going to drop 3 because there's 1 in there. And 2 go here. And 1 goes here. And we can pick one of those to not go. So we'll get rid of this purple one. Or this one in purple, rather. And now we've got our actions. Remove 1 from your era. Remove 1 from one of the next 2 eras. And push anyone to an adjacent era. All right, so let's push this one here. And when we push him, we destroy him. We add a perpetual energy. Ooh, if we had an energy here, we have no way to get that energy, though. All right, and we add 2 more clones there, so that's a little dangerous. So these 2 go there. Then we can remove 1 from our era. And did we not draw green yet? So let's leave this one. Let's remove 1. We drew red. We didn't draw purple. So let's remove 1 from one of the next 2. Then let's move here. And let's... I could also loop in his space there, huh? Let's remove one from our era. That's gone. And then we can loop here because we have the energy. And we can remove one from one of the next two eras. So we'll just kind of control those reds. So that is done. Now we get one of these cards. So we get either the locomotive or the Matryoshka. Those are those dolls. Remove 2 from your era. If there's an agent, also remove 1 from each adjacent. Well, remove 1 from your era, then move to any era. That's the one we want. All right. So very focused around that. That's going to stay there. We did not complete any of these, sadly. We will draw 1, 2, and shuffle. Did we add a new? I think I forgot. I tend to forget to draw these. So this one should have gone to pink. Renaissance. Keep those separate from mine. I guess I'll just tuck it until I can get it. All right. So I know it's a little hard to see these cards, but you can roughly see what they look like if I hold one up. I think I did before, but you've got the symbol on it and then basically what it does. There's symbols over here that are just kind of telling you roughly what they manipulate. So when you're working cooperatively, you can look across and be like, oh, you have one that works with the rift cubes. What can you do with rift cubes? I think is the idea. It's not necessarily like a reminder of what happens. All right, this comes over here. Draw up to 3, so we shuffle. All players draw up to 3. All right, I've got those 3 over here for the Prowler. Ready the Prowler. All right, we're going to add the artifact because I keep forgetting. So this one goes to red, the last compilation on Earth. It's a DVD, or a CD, gosh. All right, and this one goes to blue, the Dawn of Time. It's a pink. And then we're going to flip. So you definitely can track where all these are coming out, which is why I really wanted to clear purple. Because what happened now, so now we only have to drop 3 cubes. There's only 1 here. Did I add more? Yes, I just added 1. All right, 1 goes here, 1 goes here, 1 goes here. Okay, so now we've got to figure this out. Draw 2, keep 1, and discard, destroy, or return the other to the top of your draw pile. Okay, draw 2, 1, 2, keep 1, and then do something with the other. Swap your agent with 1 in an adjacent era, add 1 to your era, then move 1 era. Oof, okay. So I need that energy to get around the board over to here. I can just actually move to there. Move 1 era. All right, I don't think I need to do that one, so I'm going to keep this one, and then this is used up. Turn the other to the top of your draw pile. All right. Sure. Remove 1 from your era. This is add 1 here. Yellow's not the most threatening because we drew that already, right? Add 1 energy to Dr. Foes. We'll do that. Remove 1 from your era. Ugh. Swap your agent with an adjacent 1. Okay, I don't have yellow. I don't have pink. None of those work out well, huh? So if I went to here, even still not so good. If I went to here, then I could swap, right? On my move. So that might be what I have to do. All right. So I will move to here. Then I will swap my agent. Hold on. I will loop there. Sure. I will remove 1 from this era. Actually, that works out well. I will add 1. I will loop there using this energy. I will add 1 to his era. And then I'll swap with this agent. So this one's gone. And then I can loop again to remove 1 or to add 1. I think I will remove 1. So I'm going to loop, which will put 1 of these here. And then I will remove 1 cube here. I did this one again. It would cost me 3 to loop. Did I loop there? Yes. Okay. All right, so we got 2 of those done. Not amazing, but we're getting somewhere. And no moves left. All right, so that is done. Yeah, so you can see it's just kind of this puzzle of trying to figure out where these go and controlling these enemies. This is going to be rough because green's going to come up, and I'm not sure I can do much. But I'll at least hope it's when it's the Prowler's turn, because the Prowler could remove like a 4 end up going there, but there's a lot in these adjacent spots. So it's a big puzzle. 2 people would definitely help me probably to do better, but we're doing fine. This is fine. And I'm not worrying about this one as much because it's probably going to get destroyed, in which case the next one will pop up. We go from there. All right, that should end that. So we come over to here. We're going to draw an artifact, and it goes to green. We're going to draw a clone. This is the part that's tricky, drawing these clones right before you drop his. It goes to purple, and then he will draw pink. Ooh. So that's going to add 4 cubes. 2 go here. 1 goes here. And 1 goes here. So that's survivable. Yellow already dropped, so we're going to get rid of this one because we haven't gotten green yet. We're going to try to deal with the one in green. All right, move 1 era, then remove 1 from your era. Add 1 to the previous era. So we want to go here and loop for sure. Okay. So the Prowlers... Oh, can't move this guy at all, huh? Got nothing to deal with enemies. All right, the Prowler's coat is going to move us 1 era, then remove 1 from that era. Then I can add 1 energy to the previous era. So I'll add that one there. And then yellow went. Did blue go yet? No. So it's blue and green left, and those are both going to be tough. So can I loop in his spot twice? No. All right. Remove 1 from your era, then move to any era. So we'll spend this to loop, and that will put a 3rd one here. Hopefully we can complete that one. We're going to have to probably let this one go. Add 1 to the energy to the previous era, and then remove 1 from your era. Or I can move 1 over, right? So let me move. I forgot to reset that one. I'll move over here, and then I will remove 1 from here and move to any era. So I could move here. There's not enough energy there. I could move here because I could loop again. Move to any era. I don't know where to go. I guess I need to go here, loop 1, 2, and then use this one to remove this one, and I'll come over here somewhere. I guess just hoping I can protect one of these would be the idea. All right. I can get this Celtic Cauldron. Okay. And then draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Finish my turn. Come over here, draw an artifact. Purple. So we know that we're going to struggle. We're going to get blue or green, and it's going to be really punishing. We're going to draw another clone, and we're going to blue. I did that a little too fast. This one goes to yellow. So blue might be the better of the bunch. So we're going to roll 4 down there. 2 go over here. I've got no way to prevent that. 1 goes here. 1 goes here. So that's going to destroy this section. That's going to give us 1 vortex, and if we add 3 vortexes, we lose the game. So that one is destroyed, and no more artifacts can go there either. So we're just dealing with that mess. All right. So now we can add 1, add another. So we want to loop here is going to be the big deal. We have no way we can push him to an adjacent era. We may just have to work on that, huh? Then move one era. And I could loop. Okay, so I'm going to move here. And I'm going to add one to my... Nope. I'm going to add one to an adjacent era. And then... Oh, the thing I didn't explain is you can spend an energy to move one space. So I think that's what I'm about to do. Push one to an adjacent spot. So we'll push him there. Then I'm going to loop. Add one to your era, then move one era. Oh well. I will loop and I will get this one back. So I'm going to loop here with this perpetual energy. Then I'm going to add one here, move to an adjacent. And I'm going to push this one again. Then I'm going to use... Oh, I used my move already, didn't I? Darn it. So I'm going to use this energy to move here. Then I want to loop in his era. Don't think I can, but we're going to try. So I'm going to spend these two to loop again. And I'm going to push an enemy to an adjacent era. So he's going here. That will destroy all the super clones. Add this and add 3 tokens to that section. Maybe we can draw blue and get lucky. Hey, we did. So this one will be gone. And then we will add one to an adjacent era and move there. And we will loop again, which will complete this one. And darn it. Now I have to figure out how to end up here. I just don't think I can. Oh, I think I can actually. Add one to your era and then move one. Then I'll spend this to move one, and I'll spend this to move one. Hey! Push one to an adjacent era. Do I have anybody that I could do that to? Oh yeah, when I was back here, I could have pushed him. All right, so there's no artifact, but I complete this mission. So this is one of 4 missions. I guess I'll put them right here. That is completed. It's tough for sure. So then we flip the one where he is. If there isn't one there, then we go to the next spot over. So remove 1 rift cube from 7 different eras. Okay. I don't know what happens if these fill with rift cubes again. Do you lose if a vortex fills again? That might be what it is. I don't remember that rule. All right, so these come over here, and we shuffle. And now we know we're going to green. Hopefully we got those neighbors far enough down. We're going to add 5 there. So it'll be a little bit tricky. We're going to add an artifact to green, of course. I think this one had one. Artifact, clone. And then after this, we have to add 2 clones every time. So it gets a little trickier. This one goes to orange. And then we flip green, and we have to drop 5 cubes. So it's getting pretty dangerous. But there'll be lots of cubes for this. 2 go here. 2 go here. 1 goes here. But here we will spend that one because it's the Prowler. I didn't move this over. So we keep that safe. All right. Now, push 1 to an adjacent era. So it's all going to reset. So remove 1 from one of the next 2 eras. Any 2 agents can discard or destroy 1 card in their hand to move to that card's origin era and add 1 there. Okay. All right. So let's push this yellow here, destroy it. And I always forget to reset these. Then let's remove 1 from one of the next 2 eras. And that's going to be removed from pink. And then I can discard something in my hand to move to where that is. It doesn't help me a ton, except I guess I could get an item of some sort. I don't think I like this card. And add one there. All right. So I will do this. I will move to green and discard this card and add a cube there. This one's going to be tough to do. Oh, no, I don't want to discard that one, right? I want to discard purple and add a cube there. Because then I can use my move. I can spend this to move, and I can use my move to go here. Loop using the blue, and then remove from one of the next two eras. All right, well, I can remove one here, so that'll at least help. And then you can also discard one. I don't think I want to do that. All right, and then I can get one of these. Choose another agent to resolve the ability on their card in their hand. Remove 2 from your era. All right, that one sounds good. Let's remove cubes. So we'll get this, 2, 3. We haven't completed that mission at all. That one's tough to do. Flip this back over. Come over here. And now we got to reshuffle. So we shuffle these 7. We add 2 clones now. So this is going to get dangerous. Purple and purple. Well, there you go. And draw purple? Nope. Add an artifact to red. Nope. Yep. Expired Currywurst. It is very funny. I'm not really pulling out that humor much in my thinking. But you got all these funny cards. Cerebrium and Edison's light bulb. I guess these aren't as funny as I'm making them out to be. That one's funny. Expired Currywurst. All right, we're dropping 3 because it's 2 plus those. Oh no! So 2 go here, so this one is destroyed. And 1 goes here. Man, this is going to be tough. All right. There's that. Yeah, I'm intrigued how that one works. If places are destroyed. I must still add cubes to vortexes. I know I've had that before, but I can't remember what the rule was. All right, let's start with that mission. All 7, any 6. Okay. It doesn't say. Vortex. When it becomes a vortex, return all rift cubes to the supply. If any artifacts are in this area, destroy them. Oh, it's a 4th vortex. Okay. Huh. Yeah, I don't know what happens in that case, so we'll just have to play it how we see it. Okay, it is my turn then. Super Underwear. Remove 1 from your era, add 1 to Dr. Foe's era, swap yours with an adjacent. So this is a mess, so we can swap to move here and deal with that. He's out. I've got 2 of the same, so we'll remove 1 from my era, and that's green. Then we can add an energy to Dr. Foe's. We can spend this to loop to get these back. We'll remove another one from green. That's actually probably not worth it for going for the mission, right? We'll take our free move to come over here, remove 1 from blue, add 1 to his era. We will loop again. We will add 1 to his era. We will then spend the perpetual energy to move here and remove 1 from red. Hey, look at that. We got a lot of work done that turn. And then we're in red, so we can take one of these, reveal a card from the deck, add 2 energy. Each player draws one, then discards one. Let's do this one. All right, so those are set. We reset here. We're getting that mission done. It's pretty fun, and there's 4 different modules. So the regular one, Sabotage, is here, and then there's one on the back, and there's 2 others that you can play with as well. So that's kind of how this goes. It's a pretty fast game. It's right around an hour, I would say. I don't know if more players adds a lot to it, because you're taking the same number of turns. All right, here we go. Add an artifact. This goes over here. Purple. Add 2 here. 1 goes to green. 1 goes to blue. My light is a little bit up there, and I can see this corner's dark. I wish I could just aim the light, but I'm tethered to this microphone, so I'm afraid all that chaos is going to lead to too much, or that's going to come down. So I'm leaving it as is, but I know it's a little dark up here to see. All right, we are drawing and going. So I'm flipping into here, but I'm still dealing with this section. So I'm only adding 2. Then I'll add 3, and they'll flip right off the board. And when there's no cards, I lose. That's another lost condition. We're going to yellow. Yikes. All right, so yellow gets 5. 2 come over here. So we will wipe out one of those. There's now 2 over here and 2 here. And away we go. Remove 1 from your arrow. We've already done green, so we want to move somewhere else. We've done pink. Add 1 to the next era. Remove 2 from your era. 1 from each adjacent. Whoa. Okay. So we really want to go here. Maybe 2 from yellow would be good, although we just drew yellow. I have to get rid of those blues, so we have to figure out how to get over there, huh? We've got these 2. Add 1 to the next era. So I'd have to go this way around. If I come here. All right, and where do I need to remove from? Is purple a spot? Okay, I got a plan. We're going to spend this one to move here. Then we're going to add 1 energy to the next era. Then we're going to spend this energy to move here. Then we're going to remove 1 from my era, which is here. And then spend this one to loop. Use my ability to move here. Add 1 to the next era. Okay, so we'll do that and put an energy here. Then we will spend this energy to move to here. We are going to remove 2 from this era. That's gone. We are going to remove 1 from this era. Then we're going to spend 2 energy to loop again. Wow, look at this. Pretty powerful. Add 1 to the next era. Spend that energy to move here. And remove 1 from that era. And I don't have 3 to loop. But wow, I got rid of a lot of those. So that was good. All right. Discard. Nothing there. Close to completing this one, though. So we got to make that a goal, but we need them to drop here. We got energy. We got energy in a lot of places now. So yeah, these are interesting. I like these. Those are not in the way I'd played prior. Having that permanent energy on the board. Ready up here. Move to over here. See how we do. I feel like we're doing okay. We've got a lot of rift cubes off the board. All right, add 2 more. Yellow, which we flipped, and green, which could be trouble. I knew you were trouble when you walked in. All right, there is a time NATO. We are going to red. Red is over here, so we got 1 plus 2 is 3. Oh my goodness, and they all go there. Okay, well, don't have to worry about them as much. I need orange, though. So that's making me now get energy and then add energy to here to deal with those things. All right, reveal one from the artifact deck and add 2. So add 2 energy to orange. I assume reveal, we'll put it there. Add 1 energy to an adjacent era. So we will go there. We need an energy here, huh? Push 1 enemy to an adjacent era. So we're not worried about red as much. Orange, yellow. I did orange, huh? Did I do the wrong one? Huh. I wonder if I did the wrong one. Did I see that as red or something? Or did I remove a bunch here and I forgot? Or maybe I didn't have that tile yet. Ah, I might have messed up. Okay, so we need to clear blue would be good. Push 1 to an adjacent era. So I'll use this energy to go here. I'm going to push this red over here, so that's out. That one's done. Then I'm going to spend that energy to loop. And I'm going to spend it to move here. And I'm going to reveal 1 and add 2 to its spot. So that's 2 more to orange. I didn't think of that. Add 1 energy to an adjacent era. So they all have that now. Then I will move to green. And I will spend 2 to do this. And I will add 1 to an adjacent era while they all have energy. So that's 1 of these. I will reveal and add 2 more here. And I will spend 3 to ready these 2. I will add 1 here. Reveal this one, add 2. When I add 1 there, I go there. And then I will spend 4 to ready these. I will add 2, nice, and add 1 to an adjacent, which will complete this one. And then I'll spend this energy to move over here. And will I spend 5? Push 1. Green is one of the possibilities. Sure, I'll spend all 5 of these to ready this one and push this pink over here. Wow, wow, that's quite a turn. That was combo-tastic. I have not seen that happen. I also end here, so these are cleared. I get an artifact. I did it all. I will take this artifact. I will defeat this one. That's 2. I will reveal this mission here. Remove 1 from Dr. Foe's 5 times. All right, that's good going into this character, who's usually pretty good at that. Okay, well, we're getting somewhere. It still seems tricky, but we're making our way. This one's going to orange. I know that one well. And then we are adding 2 more to the board. This feels like I got some trouble spots I haven't dealt with. Blue and pink. And that's going to flip purple. Yikes. So we're going to add 5 there. 2 go here. 2 go here. We'll not let that one be added. Okay, so we got to get to here, remove 1, and then complete this. And maybe remove these 2 from here as well, right? We focus on that. We hope he doesn't pop 1 more, and then we figure out how to complete the last one. Move 1 from one of the next 2 eras, so that's not what we need. Push 1 to an adjacent era. All right, is yellow coming up? No, it's going to be green, blue, or pink. Green, blue, or pink. Green's not great, which is blue. Okay. Discard one to move to that card's origin. Next 2 eras. These are not my favorite cards. So I'm only going to be able to get rid of 1, which needs to be here. Okay. So these are the places we're worrying about. So we'll spend 1 here to get rid of this pink. And then push 1 to an adjacent era. We will just move to here, and we will push this green one out. So that's gone. We've got to figure out how to get back here. We will... Oh, no. Are these pink? No. I think I've done that wrong. We'll spend this energy to move here. Then we will loop this one. Oh, no, we hadn't used that one yet. So we'll get rid of this one, which completes that. Then we will loop it. We want to remove here, right? So we'll spend an energy to go here. We will remove 1 from one of the next 2 eras, which will be this one. We will color those. No good, huh? Gotta figure out that way to do that. Yeah, I'm just out of energy. If I loop, then I can't move, and I've got to go complete that one. So I move, and I move, and I can't loop, unfortunately, because if I could get rid of 1 more of these, then I could complete that task on the next turn, but I just don't see it happening. I'd have to move somewhere. Oh, could I do it with this? Yeah, hold on. Back up. Loop, right? Yeah. Loop, get this ready. Use this, remove this one here. So that's these 2. Then spend this card, discard this one. And do I move to that spot? Move to that card's origin and add 1 there. Perfect. And then use that to move there and end my turn there. Nice. I'm not going to have him move. And that completes this one, so we're darn close. That's 3. So we reveal this one, and we see if we can do one of these 2. Add 1 to this era 6 times. Man, I wish it was that other one. All right, we're getting close here. Good on time. So we'll pass this over here. We're going to add a new artifact to purple. We're going to try to hope wherever he goes, he's got 3 and we can deal with them. But if he removes a whole bunch, it'll be tricky. But we're hoping. Although I got nothing to get rid of any, so it's going to be all about drawing and getting rid of those. So we'll see. Ooh, maybe I have 2 turns in me because that person can, the Prowler can keep 1 from going anywhere. Red and green. Yikes, he's going to draw green. Nope, it's pink. Okay, that feels like the most survivable of them all. I did the artifact, right? Yep, it's a purple artifact. Okay, so he's going to go there. He's going to drop 4 cubes. Maybe that's survivable? Nope. So he blows up green. And we don't have a spot with 3, unfortunately. So we're going to have to wait 1 more turn. So this one is a vortex. So it's a 4th vortex that loses us the game. That one is discarded. All right. So we know it's either blue or green, right? Green is a nightmare. So we'll try to push some enemies. Swap 1 in your area with any other. That's not super helpful. Unless there's a green, right? Okay. So we swap, what is the other color? Blue? swap with that one. So we'll swap this green that's right here. That will destroy him. Add 1 to your era, then move 1 era. Oh, I need to do this. Draw 2, keep 1, and destroy the other. Draw 2. And that's just add energy, huh? Push 1 to an adjacent era. So we could deal with these as well. Symbols. I guess we'll try to take that one. I don't know. Could that one give me this? Add 1 to this era 6 times. Add 1 to your era, then move 1 era. Spend 1 move back. Ready it. So maybe if I had this card, I could do that. I don't think so. I think we try to shore up. I just can't get rid of all those. Oh, what do you have? Remove cubes, remove 2 cubes, remove 3 cubes. That could be possible if we get 1 more cube in there. All right. So we try to just, try to do this. Okay. Push 1 to an adjacent. So we'll push this one over here, and it's gone. Then we will add 1 to my era and then move 1. So the other color that's going to be a pain is green, right? We kind of want that one to fill up. We move to here. We don't have any energy if we go there. But we have a free move. Oh, okay. Maybe we don't do this yet. And we ready one of these. So we loop, and then we push this one here. But we're really hoping on that being that color. Then green will move us here. Then we'll use our move to go to yellow, huh? Go to yellow. Spend the 2 in yellow to loop. And add 1 here. And move here. And then push 1 to an adjacent. So that one is out. And kind of hope this works. Not sure that was my best strategy, but it's what I did. So we're really counting on a 3rd one to fill in here. Oh, no, they need to be there because we have to remove them from his era. I don't know. Not sure. So maybe I didn't want to remove all those. Well, we'll see how it goes. All right, this comes over here. We are going to add an artifact to green. We can't because it's destroyed. This is actually destroyed, so we can't add this one either. And he's going to add 2 clones. And it's green and orange. And he's going to flip blue. The one we didn't do work on. Okay. So he's going to drop 4 there. 3 go here, and 1 goes here, and none go to blue. So we stop this one, but this one blows up, and that's the end. So those 3 gone here, so we lose. Then maybe remove 2, and 1 from each. We would have had it. The luck had just fallen that way. 1 from your era, and then move, and we would have had it. That would have been our 4th. So the luck just didn't go our way, but that's how it goes. That's the game. So you can see that there's different versions to play. There's even some extra cards. There's 2 other ways. There's 3 other characters here, and some more tokens and items. Each character comes with unique cards. The more I play it, the more I see the combos of those characters. That one turn I had over here was quite impressive. But you got Mr. Time and V-Girl and Robo Finisher 404 as well. So those ones are all interesting. But that is the game. Thanks again to Pandasaurus for getting us a copy of this game so that we could stream it for everybody. And you can hear a review of it on the podcast. But as you can hear, I had a good amount of fun there. I didn't want to say decent. I didn't mean to sound negative. Decent, I feel it can sound that way. But, that was neat with all the combos and different things. So I think that's my fourth or fifth play? Fourth play of it now. Fifth, kind of with a solo. So I've had several plays of it. So, repeat plays have been good. And it's just really interesting to try to trigger all those. It does, that random element is tricky. I just couldn't deal with where all those fell. But it was real close. And I had that one to be able to do that. So awesome. If you have any questions about the game, don't be afraid to comment down below. And I will answer them for you. But my name is the Brandt. And until next time, I hope you step